Hello. It has been a minute. I mean, I think that I probably look completely different than the last time I filmed a video. I could be wrong, but I did cut all of the blonde off my hair, and I have bangs, and my hair is shorter, and yeah, just hi. So I figured since April just ended, I wanted to do like a sort of spring favorites update video. I haven't spoken on here about like specific things in a while, and I have a lot of like newer products that I am loving. And so I've got my handy dandy little bag full of things. And yeah, let's do it. And I'll pepper in some like life updates along the way because why not? Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about Ana Luisa. I've talked about Ana Luisa before. Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand and I am obsessed with them. Like firmly, I can fully 100% say that. Like 99% of the time, if I'm wearing earrings, they're Ana Luisa earrings. So I want to talk about 3 new pieces I have from them. So Ana Luisa is a carbon neutral brand. They are created and crafted with the earth in mind, which I personally love. Also, their jewelry is affordable. I think their pieces start at like $39, but they're so high quality. They're tarnish resistant. They are like made to be worn, and they're just good, high quality, long lasting, beautiful pieces that can elevate like literally any look. I mean, I am about as casual as I can get right now. I'm wearing a sweatshirt and a jean jacket, and I have on some Ana Luisa earrings and an Ana Luisa ring, and I will be putting on this necklace in just a second once I talk to you about it, because honestly, I feel like almost all of their pieces can be worn with a sweatshirt and joggers and like nicer clothes, like nice clothes. You know, they can be dressed up, they can be dressed down. They're applicable to so many different people in so many different stages of life. Like they have pieces that would be totally appropriate and wonderful and well received by like kids, teens. Oh my gosh, if I had received some of this stuff when I was a teen, definitely like early to late 20s and beyond. Like it's just timeless jewelry with classic silhouettes, classic shapes, and just tons of different looks, tons of different vibes. Like they just have a little something for everyone. And honestly, like I think I'd be thrilled to receive any of it. Okay, so let's talk about these 3 new pieces. I 100% have older pieces that I guess I'll just like give you an update on, but like spoiler alert, I love them, and I would not love them if what they claim was not true. Like for me, their jewelry has held up so well. I always buy yellow gold. So what that means is like the yellow gold is still yellow gold. It hasn't like rubbed off. It hasn't turned silver. It hasn't tarnished. It hasn't, you know, it has withstood wear for me. And anyway, I want to talk about my 3 new pieces because I'm so obsessed with them. I've been wearing them every day, and I've gotten tons of questions and compliments from people in the real world. So like, let's just talk about them. I'm going to start with this necklace. So this is the Hayden necklace, and it is so beautiful. It's such an interesting take on like a dainty chain. I'm obsessed with chains, big into layering necklaces, and this is one that works so well with like a pendant, other just simple chain necklaces like a snake chain, a Cuban chain, etc. Like this just works really well with all different types of necklaces. It's 14 karat gold over brass. It is 16 inches with a 2-inch extender. It's like the perfect length. I wear it at the very end, so I guess I wear it at like 18 inches. It's so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I love the look of it. It's very just delicate, dainty, but like packs a punch. It's got a statement to it. I love it. Okay, next I'm gonna talk to you about this little ring, which I'm gonna try to get to focus. It's like a scalloped situation, and this is the Beckett ring. This is again 14 karat gold on brass, and I cannot even tell you how obsessed with this I am. This is a perfect stacker. I'm a big stacker, you know, I said that with the necklaces. I'm obsessed with layering necklaces. I'm also obsessed with stacking rings and earrings. I have many holes in my ears. This ring is so dainty and delicate, but it pairs so beautifully with almost anything else. And it's beautiful on its own. Like I wear it on its own all the time. It's just this delicate, dainty little band. And it's all I'm wearing right now, and I still feel like it's like the perfect little statement. And the scallopedness kind of gives it like a beachy vibe, which gives me spring, summer thoughts. All right, and last thing I'm gonna talk about right now are these little hoops. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed with these. These are the Alyssa hoops. These are 14 karat gold atop sterling silver, recycled sterling silver, sustainable, and they have surgical steel posts. These are so interesting and unique. The shape is beautiful, and they're like the perfect diameter. So they're not too big, but they're not too small. They elevate any look, but they like also match everything. So I've worn them with everything, literally. I've worn them every single day since I got them, which sounds so outrageous, but it's true. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're so pretty, and I love how versatile they are, because you know how it is. Like sometimes you have jewelry that you love and it just doesn't look right with athleisure, or it just doesn't look right with more elevated pieces, right? Well, these earrings, all 3 of these pieces, honestly, I feel like they look good with everything. with everything. I'm obsessed. I am so obsessed. I think these are so beautiful. Okay, so that's my spiel on these 3 pieces. So you can find a link down in the description to shop Louisa, and you can also find a discount code down there as well. Yeah, if you're into like demi-fine jewelry, highly recommend. They also have solid gold pieces. I've never bought any solid gold from them, but I'm interested. Okay, let's get into my little bag. Okay, so I haven't talked about things on here in so long. It felt really hard to pick like a small selection of things. Anyway, I'm gonna start with this. This is like a weird thing to include, I guess, but this is a little like pill case that I got off Amazon that I have been using to store my jewelry when I travel. I've been traveling a lot, and I've always struggled to come up with a solution for jewelry storage that makes sense to me, that doesn't leave me with a bunch of tangled stuff. And this has worked really, really well. So you can pack all your Ana Luisa pieces in this. It's got these 6 little compartments, which I typically use for earrings and rings and like single, very dainty chains that are prone to tangling. And then this side I use for thicker chains and bracelets and stuff like that. And it was really cheap and I really like it. But you could probably find a case like this anywhere. I just found mine on Amazon, so I'll link it below. Next is something that I feel like everybody's been talking about. So I don't know that I'm really gonna add anything to the conversation, but it's the Haus Labs, I think that's how you say it, foundation. This foundation is so freaking good. It's the best foundation I've ever used. It's so easy to get just a smooth, even base. And I swear, like, you could just like plop it on your face and it would just like settle on its own, because I blended in with a brush, and upon like initial blending, I'm like, I don't know, but it just settles really quickly. It doesn't like set. It is definitely hydrating. It is definitely like dewy. I'm wearing it today. But it just settles and it just looks so good. And I don't feel like it settles into fine lines or pores. So I've just had this issue for like years now where I feel like foundation makes me look old. Like I have not been a consistent foundation wearer in years, because I just feel like it makes me look older than I am. Like when I say it makes me look old, that's not like, looking your age is not a bad thing, but I don't want to look older than I am, you know? Like, call me whatever you want, but like that is just something I don't want. So I'm okay with looking 31 because I am 31, but I don't want to look like I'm 50 when I'm 31, right? Like these foundations that were just like drying and settling into every fine line and pore, they just made me look so much older than I was, and I just couldn't stand it. So I switched to like tinted sunscreen and concealer only. But I decided I really wanted a foundation option, and I heard someone say that this was like Armani Luminous Silk, but like dewier and not like super heavily fragranced like that is. And I can't tell you if I agree, because I haven't used Luminous Silk in a long time, but I used to really like it. I love this. I think it's so good, and the shade selection is amazing. It has been so difficult for me to find my perfect match in any shade range, and this one, I bought this online, never swatched it in store, and it's like perfect. 10 out of 10, like 10 out of 10. I have 2 sunscreens. The first one's mineral. It's the Kinship Self-Reflect Probiotic Moisturizing Sunscreen SPF 32. It's a zinc oxide. This is the best mineral SPF on the market, in my opinion. It is hydrating, so if that's not your vibe, you might not like this, but it just blends into nothing on me. Obviously, everyone has different skin tones, but I truly think that this would be invisible on a lot of different skin tones. It is lightweight but hydrating. If you have really oily skin, this might make you feel a little greasy, so I will put that out there. But as someone with dry skin or drier skin, this is incredible. It doesn't settle into fine lines and pores again on me. It is a perfect primer for makeup. It just like smooths everything out. It is like slightly tinted, so it gives a little bit of evening, but I'm obsessed with it. So gentle, never breaks me out, smells like vanilla. I'm obsessed. And I am gonna go ahead and talk about the other sunscreen. This one is chemical. It is the Glowscreen from Supergoop, but this one is in the shade Dawn. So I've always loved Glowscreen. Like back when I talked about it most on here, there was only one shade. I don't know the name of that shade now. It has since been assigned a name because there are 4 shades now. There's like a deeper one, there's like a bronzy one, there's the original, which is like a champagne highlighty shade, and then there's this one, which is like a pink. I am not going to swatch this for you because I don't want to waste a drop and I don't have a backup, and I'm going on vacation soon, and I don't want to have to buy a new one before I go, so I'm so sorry. But this is like, if you found the original, I don't think I even finished my thought. I loved the original Glowscreen, but it was always like a little too warm for me, a little too dark for me maybe. It just always made my skin look a little yellow, and I didn't love that. So I would use it because I loved the glow, and I would only use it under makeup, because if I used it without makeup, it just made me look strange because it didn't match the rest of my body. It didn't match my undertones like at all. But this Dawn shade is made for like the cool tone girlies in mind. I still don't know what my undertone is. I think I'm more cool than anything, but I think I'm also like kind of neutral. I don't know. This is perfect for the fairer and the less warm of us. It's also not nearly as like glowy. Like it's still definitely glowy, but there's like nothing metallic or super shiny about this, if that makes sense. It's like almost pearlescent, but in such a subtle way. It's so beautiful. If you didn't like the original Glowscreen, highly recommend going to Sephora and like swatching this on your hand. If you are deeper in complexion, they have those 2 deeper shades now. So I would recommend trying those. I'm not sure. This does have like a slight tint to it. So if you have deeper skin, it might show up as white or like light pink. I don't know. But if you are a fair skinned human, I highly recommend trying this one out because it's good. It's really good. Next are these e.l.f. No Budge matte eyeshadow sticks. If you've been around a long time, you know that I fucking love eyeshadow sticks. These have sharpeners. I literally didn't even know that. Okay, anyway, I love eyeshadow sticks. I was at Target a couple weeks ago and I saw these and I was like, I need to try these. So I got this shade Lava Lamp, which is this like bright, like lime green. And I also got Thrift Shop, which is this taupe. I will swatch these for you because they are not expensive and I'm not worried about running out. They're a little difficult to get open, I will say that, but they are really nice. If you're comparing them to a high-end or a high-end shadow stick, they're a little bit more difficult to blend out, but like the price difference justifies that, I think. I've mostly been using them as like a chunky eyeliner. Like I just put a thick line around my eye. And because they're lighter shades, I feel like I can get away with that without looking, you know, raccoonish. But I've been loving them that way, especially this green. But I really like these, even just as an overall wash. You do just have to kind of work fast with them because they are matte. And if you do both eyes at once and then go back to blend, it might have already dried down and might not blend out for you very well. But I love these. I think that they're great for the price point. Next is the Milk Makeup Contour Stick, or Sculpt Stick, sorry, in the shade Toasted. Okay, I'm gonna get it out of the way before I even get into it. People have been complaining nonstop about how small this is. And honestly, it doesn't bother me at all how small this is. I understand that it's like more expensive than their older bronzer stick, but I had issues with the older bronzer stick. And the main one was that it was way too freaking big. Like, makeup expires. You're not supposed to be able to use it forever. You know? This is enough to last me probably longer than it would need to. Honestly, I don't use that much of it. A little goes a long way. The formula is excellent. It's very pigmented, very blendable. But the size does not bother me. It doesn't bother me. I guess it bothers me that it's more expensive than the older one, which was bigger, but I wasted so much of the older one that was bigger. I just don't care. Also, I think the formula of this is superior. Oh, and this shade is perfect for my fair skin. So it's right there. There is nothing warm about this. It is so like cool to neutral toned. It is the perfect contour shade for those of us who have always found bronzers and contours to be orange or warmer. Also, look at how, like, I just blended that roughly with my finger and it's not patchy. It's so good. It's so good. I understand that, especially in America, we want everything to be huge and we want everything to be cheaper. I don't know. But for products like this, I just can't see anyone flying through this unless they're using a ton of it. And I don't know, you know, maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but like the size just simply doesn't bother me. Okay. It just doesn't. Next is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand in the shade Dream Pop. This is the red shade. I am wearing it today. I am obsessed with red blushes. You'll never, ever, ever get me to give them up. I know they will go out of style someday. I don't care. Bury me with one in my hands. This formula is so good. I genuinely don't enjoy the packaging of these. So I store them like this, like standing upright, and that eliminates a lot of my problems. But if ever I travel with them, they happen, and I just got back from traveling with them. So you see product buildup on this little like ferrule area. And that drives me nuts. But the formula is so good, I guess I'm okay with it. It's such an easy formula. I think that a lot of blushes are so scary pigmented. It's not even funny. They're so hard to work with. You just never know what you're gonna get. And then the opposite end, so many blushes are scary patchy. Like they just don't apply evenly. They don't blend out well. This is like perfectly in the middle. This isn't too creamy. It's almost more of a liquid and it just isn't patchy. It blends so easily. And this shade is just heavenly. I think that fair skin and a red blush, so good. I know it's scary, but like you can see it blends out to be pretty approachable, you know? Next is the Huda Beauty Longwear Eye Pencil Creamy Kohl. This is the shade Berry Brown. Obsessed. This is like the best like crayon eyeliner I've ever used. It applies really smoothly and it's very easy to like feather out if you want to, but it sets and it doesn't budge. It is truly long wear, which is an issue I've encountered over and over and over again with crayon or pencil liners. They don't last. This one does though, and I'm a big fan. It's also like brown, but it's pretty dark. It's the perfect not black eyeliner. I really don't love black eyeliner on me for like daily wear. It looks too harsh because my skin is so fair, I guess. And when I have on like heavy eye makeup, I just think that I tend to lean more harsh. It's not a bad look, but it kind of looks bad on me. So I prefer a brown for daily wear, and this one is perfect for that. But I also feel like it can be amped up. You can definitely use this to create a wing. It's just an excellent long wear eyeliner, you know, pencil excluded. Like it's just an excellent long wear eyeliner. Of course, I had to mention the Summer Fridays lip balm because I am currently on Accutane and the dry lips are a thing I'm experiencing. So this one has been one that I have reached for a lot. As you can see, she is possibly completely empty at this point. Let's see if I got a little bit to come out. I'm gonna put it on because I truly need to apply lip balm like every 45 minutes to an hour at this point. Yeah, but that lip balm is the best lip balm sold at Sephora. We can fight over it if you want to. I understand that it is a super overhyped product and everybody's been talking about it. I've been using it since the metal tube days and I thought it was really good back then. But with the newer packaging, the flexible plastic with the actual like tip applicator, it's just done nothing but improve. I want all of the colors. Right now I only have 2. Every time I go to Sephora, it's out of stock, but one day, I really want the pink one and I really want the red one. So we'll see. We'll see if that happens for me. Next is Phlur's Missing Person. I don't have a fragrance on today, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Oh my gosh. This is another super overhyped thing. I actually smelled it in Sephora once and I literally felt like it smelled like nothing. So if you've ever smelled it in the store, I recommend smelling it elsewhere because it smells so pleasant. I can't explain scents to save my life. So I won't be the one to explain to you what this smells like. But trust me when I say it smells amazing. It smells so good. It's like the perfect transitional scent. Like it's almost got like a warmth that would be great for winter, but I feel like it also kind of flows in spring. I don't think that it would be a great summer scent. I'm sure it leans different on everyone, but on me, it's a little too like warm for that. But I think it smells so good. I got this in like a clean beauty Sephora set. Perfect way to try it. I'm obsessed. I think it smells really good. Makes me want to try other Phlur scents. I have one other Phlur scent and I don't like it, but I can't remember what it's called. Next is the Ciate London Wonder Wand Mascara. First of all, let's have a minute for this packaging. It's so cute. And this mascara is just solid. It is both lengthening and volumizing. It's a great like natural mascara. I don't think I would say that this is super dramatic, but it's a great like everyday wear mascara. It's just easy. It's so easy for me to get my eyelashes looking like fluffy and decent. So I've been using this a lot and I've been traveling with this, which is big because I have about 90 mascaras open. So the fact that I would take this on a trip means something. All right, I'm gonna cut myself off there because I'm almost at 30 minutes and I don't wanna spend 12 hours editing this, but yeah, not much is like super happening life update wise other than Accutane. So I was on spironolactone for about 15 months. I think I'm gonna make a video coming up here soon about like my acne journey, I guess. My last and final parting piece of advice is to check out Louisa jewelry. Their pieces are magnificent, long-lasting, beautiful, timeless, and they elevate literally any look. Again, that link's gonna be down in my bio as well as that discount code. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I wanna hear about your spring favorites down in the comments. Please let me know what you've been loving, and I will see you soon. Bye.